What's up guys, Jim here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Saturday the 3rd of June. And we've got a couple of confirmed transfers to get through as well as a lot of potential deals guys. So before we get started, as always, you can show support by smashing a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. Remember, 1,000 likes is a target. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content and press that notifications tab next to it to be notified whenever I upload a video. And today's question of the day is going to be, it's a very simple one, but who's your favourite player in real life and why? Let me know down below in the comments. And finally, if you missed my previous video, down below in the description box. And let's start things off with the 3 confirmed transfers for today's video. The very first one is concerning Leeds United. And last season, I think Hadi Sacco was on loan there from Sporting, but now it's a permanent basis for a rumoured fee of around £1.7 million, but is not confirmed as it was undisclosed, and it was also a 3-year deal. I'm pretty sure Leeds are still managerless though right now after Gary Monk left them. By the way, I'm assuming their replacement in line very, very soon. Second player is going to be Gelson Fernandes, formerly of Man City, now playing or now transferring to Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga from Stade Rennes in France. It's an undisclosed fee again on a 2-year deal. The final one today is a pretty damn big one, and that is going to be Frank Kessie finally completed his move to AC Milan. It is a transfer from Atalanta and it's a 2-year loan deal with an obligation to buy, so they have to buy him at the end of the 2 years. It's a very strange one because a player that is thoroughly in demand or was thoroughly in demand from Premier League clubs and such. Milan do have to pay the fee. I'm not sure how much it is, but I saw a rumour of around 30 million euros or 25 million euros, so not really too much for a player with massive potential. And now let's move on to potential deals, and the very first one is regarding a legend on FIFA 17 right now, and that is going to be Teddy Sheringham. So of course, obviously not playing anymore, but as a manager, he's expected to be appointed as a new Swindon Town manager very soon according to Sky sources. And there are a couple of legends on FIFA 17 which have a manager card as well as a legend item. I believe Henrik Larsson has one, Inzaghi I believe has one, maybe a couple more. And now we move on to Mario Balotelli. So speaking in an interview of Corriere dello Sport, his super agent Mino Raiola has discussed the future of the striker. And the quote does say, "Balotelli, trust me, his move to Nice was positive, but Mario needs to do even more because I know he has the ability to do so. I am demanding and he knows it. Will he stay at Nice? We'll see. Borussia Dortmund and Marseille are very interested in him." I saw a lot of Marseille fans replying to the article itself, saying they hope it doesn't go through because he's a good player, but quite inconsistent, and his attitude is not always known as being that great. And in regards to Borussia Dortmund, if Aubameyang does leave, of course I need a new striker, but is Balotelli the answer? I personally don't think so. He may even be a free transfer in fact, because Nice only got him a 1-year deal. I'm pretty sure they won't be extending it. Now we got on to the next player, that is Theo Hernandez. It's not technically about a transfer, although he is of course in talks with Real Madrid, but apparently the other day he failed to turn up to the France under-21 training, and now he's actually told Marca he plans to play for Spain in the future. So for FIFA 18 he may be a Spaniard, we'll have to wait and see, but it says that Theo was born in Marseille and has played for France under-18s, under-19s and under-20s, but he moved to Madrid at the age of 10. Next up we move on to Emre Can of Liverpool, and according to DiMarzio today, Juventus have held initial talks with Emre Can's agent over a possible move. Juve are looking for a midfielder this summer. Apart from interest in Tolisso and Fabinho and a couple of others on the list, they're also looking at Emre Can as a potential player to sign this window. He currently only has 1 year left in his deal. I believe Emre Can himself, at Jurgen Klopp, I'm pretty sure every single Liverpool fan right now wants him to sign a new deal, and hopefully that's sorted very soon. And at this point in time, I'm pretty confident we wouldn't sell him with 1 year remaining anyway. If anything, he may go for free next summer if it happens. Next up is going to be Real Madrid's Pepe, who in a month's time will be a free agent himself, and according to Marca today, the defender has turned down a big money move to go to China, and the club in particular is Hebei China Fortune to instead join Inter Milan. This was rumoured a few weeks ago, but now it's looking pretty damn concrete. I believe this season he didn't really play too much whatsoever, and it would make sense for him to leave, and potentially today, Saturday, he could end his time at Real Madrid by being part of a squad that won the Champions League. But obviously Juventus will have something to say about that, and Gianluigi Buffon, I really want to see him personally lift the Champions League trophy. Next up is going to be a Real Madrid player yet again, and that is Diego Llorente, a young centre-back who last season I believe was out on loan at Malaga. And reports in Spain are suggesting the Real Madrid youngster is close to joining Real Sociedad in an €8 million deal that also included a buyback clause for Madrid. And that is very clever business from Real Madrid. Sell a player for quite a small fee, but potentially, if he turns out to be very, very good, buy him back very shortly after for not too much more. Then we move on to Bruma into Leipzig yet again, according to Bild. Galatasaray's Bruma is in agreement to join Red Bull Leipzig this summer again, according to Bild. Whilst nothing is set in stone, it's likely to be a verbal agreement between Bruma's agent and the Bundesliga club. Leipzig will have to pay Galatasaray around 12 million euros for the Portuguese under-21 international. And with Leipzig being in the Champions League next season, they have to improve their squad a little bit and add a bit more depth. Then we move on to Gianluigi Donnarumma, the youngster, currently playing for Milan. He's been asked about his future, and his response was, "Will I renew? We'll have to wait and see. We'll see." And his agent Mino Raiola, who seems to be the agent of absolutely everyone right now, he's saying that 11 different top clubs are following the 18-year-old. Milan have offered him a new deal, apparently in the region of like 4.5 million euros or something. So obviously an 18-year-old offered that is absolutely insane, but a Premier League club, they may even up that even more. And now we move on to Moussa Dembele from Celtic, and according to Daily Record, Dortmund and Chelsea are set to test Celtic for the £30 million rated striker Moussa Dembele. Yesterday Arsenal linked with a €100 million move for Mbappe, and today linked to his teammate Thomas Lemar. Arsenal have turned their attention to the left-sided winger, and Lemar, who is also being chased by Tottenham, is not being fazed by the fact the club is not currently in the Champions League next season. And that's because of the possibility to fight for the Premier League as a priority, like Chelsea and Manchester United have attempted this season to varying degrees of success. Juventus also like Lemar, but Arsenal's interest in him is viewed by the player as enticing at a club where several French players have succeeded historically. With 2 to 3 years left in his current contract, Lemar is coming to a potential turning point in his career, and Arsenal, they could well be the next step, we'll have to wait and see. Now we go on to Riyad Mahrez, also linked to Arsenal. Speaking in an interview with beIN Sports, Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger discussed the future of AS Monaco target and Leicester City attacker Riyad Mahrez. The quote does say, "We have not made a bid for him, but personally, I like the player, yes. I think he had a huge impact at Leicester City when they won the championship. Like everybody at Leicester, certainly a more difficult season this year, but it doesn't take anything away from his qualities. Have we made a bid for him? No, not yet. No, we have not. Not yet means it can happen, or it might not happen." And with that type of praise about an individual players previously been linked to Arsenal in the past, I'm pretty sure that's a sign Arsenal may be in for Mahrez this summer, and I said yesterday, he's still a good player. I believe he'll suit their system very, very well, and a year ago, he may have cost them like £60 million, whereas this year, it may be half that, although apparently Leicester want 50 mil still. And now we move on to Mohamed Salah to Liverpool for the third or fourth day in a row, but today, a bit of breaking news about him. A reliable source, which is going to be Paul Joyce, has said Salah has agreed a £90,000 a week contract with Liverpool, who is still continuing negotiations with Roma over a potential transfer fee. Salah wants to move to Liverpool and has verbally agreed a deal that will almost double his current salary at the Serie A club. And Salah's agent Rami Abbas, who followed Liverpool a couple of days ago on Instagram, also Twitter, and also posted a picture saying he's coming to England, apparently that was for talks at the start of the week with Liverpool. And the Telegraph have also said that Liverpool remain very much confident they'll sign Mohamed Salah despite having a £28 million bid rejected earlier this week. Roma are apparently holding out for £35 million, although at the start it was 40 mil. And Liverpool are now concentrating their efforts on major targets such as Virgil van Dijk and Naby Keita, with Leipzig wanting £40+ million for him. And now according to Calcio Mercato, Manchester United reportedly had an improved offer of £45 million accepted by Inter Milan for Croatian international Perisic. And at this point in time, there's a lot of players currently linked to the Premier League from the Serie A, and it'd be quite cool for FIFA 18 Ultimate Team, potentially some very, very overpowered players. And now another player linked to Manchester United yet again, that is going to be Raphael Varane. It is a very, very brief one, but yesterday Sky Sports did tweet saying Manchester United are interested in signing Real Madrid defender Raphael Varane. Breaking news. It's not the first time he's been linked to Manchester United, and I believe he was also managed by Jose Mourinho at Real Madrid a few years back. And if they were to get him, it would cost a hell of a lot of money, but imagine Eric Bailly and Varane, that'd be one hell of a defensive pairing for next season in the Premier League. Then we move on to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and no United badge, you may notice. And the reason for that is because according to Daily Express, Ibrahimovic has been told he won't be offered a new contract by Manchester United. He did initially sign on a 1-year deal, the option for the second, but apparently United won't be taking that now. It could be down to injury, but I'm not too sure, but he won't be back until at least Christmas, so it would somewhat make sense, and Mino Raiola has said Ibra will stay in Europe. I think he also said that Ibra wants to stay at United, but he'd also be open to any other Premier League clubs, so it'll be worth to keep an eye out for that one. Then we go on to Morata, Inter Milan yet again, but according to Goal.com today, not very reliable, but they say Milan have agreed terms with Real Madrid for striker Alvaro Morata, a deal worth €60 million. So Milan have confirmed Masaccio, Frank Kessie, very, very close to signing Ricardo Rodriguez, and now Alvaro Morata. And the final one today is going to be Alexandre Lacazette, who yesterday was linked to Arsenal, and says it's got a United badge on there, but it includes multiple other teams. So first up, Premier League side Manchester United have made an inquiry for Lyon striker Lacazette yesterday according to L'Equipe. He was set for a move to Atletico Madrid, but on Thursday, their summer transfer ban had not been lifted, so they can't sign any players until January. The Lyon president has come out and said his transfer to Atletico will not happen now. His decision to depart is now up in the air. The scenario itself now has presented Lacazette with several different options. First up is to do what Arda Turan done when he signed for Barcelona a couple of years ago, because he signed for them but wasn't actually registered until the January window. The second would be to sign for Atletico Madrid and go back to Lyon on a loan deal for around 6 months or so, but the Lyon president has pretty much ruled out both of them options already. The third option is to change destination. Manchester United have arrived on the scene and lead the race apparently according to L'Equipe ahead of Borussia Dortmund, who are waiting for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to depart, and Arsenal. Lacazette was a bit turned off by the Gunners' failure to go all out to secure him last summer. Lacazette's team now will take some time to make a decision on this matter. Arsenal will need to make a quick decision to convince him. Liverpool though have yet to make any kind of contact whatsoever. And I imagine a lot more clubs will go in for Lacazette now, not just the 4 teams I mentioned. But that, guys, is going to be the end of this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome. Remember, 1,000 likes is the target for today's video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. And the comments below, who is your favourite football player and why? Let me know down below. And finally, if you missed my previous video, be down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.